Hi friends, this is Mainak Misra and welcome back to my channel. Today I will discuss with you Jonathan Glazer's The Zone of Interest. Jonathan Glazer's The Zone of Interest is one of the most important films that we have seen recently. The world is well aware of the atrocities committed on the Jews by the Nazi Germany under the dictatorship of Adolf Hitler in World War II. They massacred the lives of more than 6 million European Jews. In addition to that, they also brutally killed many other minorities. Many films have been made on this subject. However, Jonathan Glazer's The Zone of Interest is structurally different. Even though it is also based on the same subject, but the structure is different from the other films. In this film, Jonathan Glazer shows those atrocities without directly showing those on the screen. He makes the viewers understand, comprehend the impact of those atrocities through background sound design. Though the film is based on the novel of the same title written by Martin Amis, it does not feature same characters. Instead, it features the real Rudolf Hoss and his family. Jonathan Glazer shows how a family can live happily in their little paradise when the worst atrocities are being committed on the other side of the wall every day, every moment. Is it banality or normality or mundanity of evil or something else? He clearly shows when state-sponsored ideologies pierce human minds, humans act and behave inhumanly. The film starts in a different style. We see the burning title appears and then fades out very slowly with a haunting background score. And then there is a long pause with the black screen, and viewers can hear a chaotic, disturbing background sound, followed by the chirping of birds. It gives a clear indication from the start that something chaotic, disturbing is going on in the background. And that chaotic background sound is always there in the film. It disturbs our minds as if something really bad is happening. The story is set in 1943. Rudolf Hoss stays happily with his family in a beautiful house just beside the concentration Auschwitz concentration camp. He is the commandant there. and the house is separated from the concentration camp just by a wall. The other side is the concentration camp. They have a picturesque garden and flowers are bloomed every day. They have multiple very good looking plants. In his free time, Rudolf Hoss takes his children to the river for fishing and swimming. Hedwig, his wife, asks her housemaids to select clothes collected from the murdered Jews in the concentration camp. Once she got a diamond inside a toothpaste and refers to the Jews as Glazer. Two representatives of the Toff and Sons Company give a presentation to Rudolph regarding a new crematorium facility that can burn 500 dead bodies in just 7 hours. Zone of interest shows some of the worst, heinous, spine-chilling, notorious activities ever committed in this world. Body parts of the Jewish corpses are being carried away by the river stream. The Hoss children have a collection of gold teeth extracted out of Jewish dead bodies. Can you imagine? Housemate Anila was working and Hedwig is taking breakfast. She forgets to remove the soiled plate, and Hedwig casually says that I can have my husband spread your ashes across the fields of babies. Just imagine when the Jewish corpses are being burned and helpless cries of the Jewish prisoners are heard. Rudolph stands still, unemotional, unconcerned, as if nothing is happening. Notorious activities. A prisoner fought for an apple and he was ordered to be drowned. And the younger boy, he tries to see that through the window and casually utters, "Don't do that again," unconcerned, as if nothing is happening. Spine-chilling activities. Hedwig's mother comes to stay with her daughter, and initially she is fascinated. She says, "Oh, you have a beautiful house, beautiful garden." She refers to the garden as Little Paradise. And then suddenly a glimmer of light from the corpse burning activities awakens her abruptly during her sleep. She stands up, looks through the window, comes back, sits down on the chair, and tries to control her sobbing with a handkerchief. She now understands what is happening there on the other side of the wall. How can a human enjoy such heinous crimes that is being committed just on the other side of the wall? She leaves her daughter's house unnoticed with a note Rudolph is a loving person to his horse, but a monster to the Jews. He gets promoted as the deputy inspector and is transferred to Oranienburg near Berlin. He appeals against it, tries to stop it, and conceals that order from his family members. And then when he reveals it, Hedwig doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to leave her little paradise. Even though he has to leave, the higher authorities allow his family members to stay back in Auschwitz. He goes there, joins his duty, but Hitler approves the deportation and extermination of 7 lakhs point 7 million Hungarian Jews. So again he is transferred to Auschwitz. He contemplates how efficiently the Jewish prisoners can be killed in gas chamber. And then he walks down the staircase and descends into darkness. Jonathan Glazer shows that these people, these officers of Nazi forces like Rudolf Hoss, were normal people. He demystifies the demons. They looked normal. They behaved normally. But behind that, carried out inhuman activities every day, being fully committed to the Führer Adolf Hitler. So he selected Christian Friedel. He also looks normal and brilliantly portrays the character of Rudolf Hoss. Calmly he executes all the orders. He contemplates how to kill the Jewish people. And Sandra Huller also portrays her character brilliantly. She shows the vanity, the family life of Hedwig, and indifference to the crime as if nothing is happening. They don't care. There were also many non-professional actors in the film, but the most important part is background sound. There are 2 tracks in the film. On one track, we see the Hoss family living their daily lives. But on the other track, we don't see, but we hear the heinous atrocities committed every day inside the concentration camp. And that is portrayed through the background sound design. Johnny Byrne captured those sounds from practical sources. The puffing of the train, the emission of smoke from the chimney, military order, the helpless cries of the Jewish prisoners. He recreated those sounds from practical sources and have spine-chilling effects on the viewers. Mika Levy's background score also is haunting, resonates with the subject of the film, and has an enormously devastating, terrible impact on the viewers. Cinematography, Lucas Zal and his team members, they used 10 unmanned cameras. They did not want the viewers to feel as if somebody is there, somebody is shooting them, filming them. The cameras were hidden inside the cupboards or some other places in the house. There was no interaction between the cast and the crew members. Everything was hardwired. They drilled entire house to run cables for playback and control. There was no use of Wi-Fi on the set, and when they needed to change the storage card or camera position, they would request the cast to get out of the place for some time and to come back again. so that there is absolutely no direct interaction. Very innovative method. And 10 unmanned cameras. They created a piece of life, a neutral piece of life. No melodrama, no emotional manipulation, nothing. And they used a green screen behind the house so that the concentration camp can be created later on in post-production. Very little camera movement when absolutely needed so that audience don't feel somebody's there in the background for filming. They use natural light. Even they shot in 12 p.m., 1 p.m. Only sharp images, no manipulation with images, no vintage looking lenses, normal lenses that can create sharp images, and mostly wide angle and long shots or mid shots, rarely close-ups, no manipulation, no emotional impact, no melodrama, absolutely a piece of real life. Fantastic, fantastic cinematography and production design. You know, Jonathan Glazer really wanted to create a film historically correct and truthful rather than beautiful. So he visited with his production designer Chris Oddy the real horse house, but it was old. Cameras could not be set up, so they recceed further and found a house just 300 meters away. Chris Oddy redecorated the house, even painted the interiors in skin color to be absolutely historically correct. And almost the entire film was shot inside the house. So production design carries crucial impact, a very, very strong significance in the film. That's it. I think you have seen this film. And if you have not, please see this film. Request goes again. Please support me, subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon so that you do not miss regular updates. And thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much and bye.